The city of Karachi was no stranger to chaos. Its bustling streets, teeming with life, were a labyrinth of stories, some told, some forgotten, and some buried deep beneath the weight of time. But among the countless tales that the city held, one stood out as a haunting enigma: the disappearance of Anum Shah. It was a humid evening in July when Anum Shah, a 28-year-old journalist, left her apartment in the upscale Defense Housing Authority (DHA) neighborhood. She had told her roommate, Sarah, that she was meeting a source for an investigative piece she was working on. Anum was known for her fearless reporting, often delving into stories that others avoided: corruption, organized crime, and the shadowy underworld that lurked beneath Karachi's glittering surface. "I'll be back by 10, Anum had said, grabbing her bag and heading out the door. But 10 p.m. came and went, and Anum did not return. Sarah tried calling her phone, but it went straight to voicemail. By midnight, Sarah's concern had turned to panic. She called Anum's colleagues, her friends, even her family in Lahore, but no one had heard from her. The next morning, Sarah filed a missing persons report at the local police station. The authorities, initially dismissive, began to take the case more seriously when they realized who Anum was. Her recent work had made her a prominent figure, and her sudden disappearance sent ripples through the media community. Anum had been working on a story about a powerful real estate tycoon with alleged ties to political figures and criminal organizations. Her notes, which were later recovered from her apartment, revealed that she had been digging into illegal land grabs, money laundering, and even possible connections to a series of unsolved murders. Her last entry, dated the day she vanished, read, "Met with a whistleblower today. He gave me names, dates, and locations. This could be the breakthrough I've been waiting for, but I need to be careful. These people don't play around." The police traced Anum's last known location to a café in Clifton, a popular area by the sea. Surveillance footage showed her sitting at a table, speaking to an unidentified man. The man's face was partially obscured by a cap, and he left the café shortly before Anum. She followed a few minutes later, walking in the direction of the beach. That was the last time anyone saw her. The investigation quickly hit a wall. The café's staff couldn't provide any useful information, and the man Anum had met with was never identified. Her phone, which had been switched off, was never found. The police questioned the real estate tycoon she had been investigating, but he denied any involvement and had a solid alibi for the night of her disappearance. As days turned into weeks, the case grew colder. Anum's family and friends organized search parties and held vigils, pleading for anyone with information to come forward. But Karachi, a city of over 20 million people, kept its secrets close. Rumors began to circulate. Some said Anum had been kidnapped by a powerful syndicate to silence her. Others whispered that she had staged her own disappearance, fleeing the country to escape threats. A few even claimed to have seen her in distant cities, living under a new identity. But none of these theories could be substantiated. Years passed, and Anum Shah's disappearance became one of Karachi's most enduring mysteries. Her story was featured in documentaries, podcasts, and true crime blogs, each offering new speculations but no answers. The cafe where she was last seen became a somber landmark, a place where people would gather to remember her and wonder what had really happened that night. To this day, no one knows the truth about Anum Shah's vanishing. Was she a victim of her own bravery, silenced for uncovering secrets too dangerous to expose? Or did she choose to disappear, leaving behind a life that had become too perilous to bear? The city of Karachi holds the answer, but it remains locked away, buried in its labyrinth of shadows and silence. And so, the mystery of Anum Shah endures, a haunting reminder of the risks faced by those who dare to seek the truth in a world that often prefers to keep it hidden.